Hi, it's Chris, and welcome to Gold Farming for Lazy Bums, Episode 1. So what's gold farming for lazy bums? Well, it's a series I wanted to make about some gold farming methods that don't require too much focus or are very easy to do. Things you can do while watching a movie or just semi-distracted. Sometimes I do these things at work. Please don't tell my boss. Alright, so with that, let's get straight into it. So, as you can see here, I'm on my druid in Blackrock Depths. What we're going to do here is best for druid or rogue. With rogue having some slight advantages, such as you're able to pickpocket mobs on the way as you make your way down into Blackrock Depths. If you are druid, you need to have the Shadowforge key, which you can see here I have. If you're a rogue, you can just picklock the 3 doors you need to go through. If you don't have the key yet, I suggest you get it on the druid if you're a druid, or any other class almost, other than the rogue. It's a nice key to have. You can see here just going up that route, jumping out the window. If you accidentally get aggro on the way, you can just jump out the window, wait there for the aggro to reset. Where I'm walking here down the corridor, you can do this unstealthed, but again we're lazy, so I'm not bothering to leave stealth here. I'm gonna take the side route around the boss. I think you can just cross straight through, but why risk it really? These last 2 elementals are the only ones you can't pass unstealthed. Alright, we're at Lord Incendious. We're just gonna skip him and head on up. I like to take the little walk here on the ledge here and on the ledge up the stairs as well. What you want to bring for this run, other than the Shadowforge key if you're a druid and your lockpicking gear as a rogue, are the Relic coffer keys. These can be bought on the auction house. Try to get them for below 30 silver per. You can usually get them from between 20 to 30. On my server right now they're around 30. So if it starts going up above that, it might not be worth doing this. If you're a mage or a class like that and you want to use like invisibility potions to get there, I don't recommend anything like that because it's not worth the hassle. Rogues and druids though, just stealth in and you're here. You see, it's a very short trip in. I've sped up my recording here a slight bit, but not too much. Alright, so we have Warder Stilgus and his pet dog here. These are the doors we're going to open right here. So you want to make sure you hug the wall and you're a bit careful. The points of failure for this farm is only A, if you get caught by patrols going in, which you shouldn't be, but you can easily reset the aggro, like I said, jumping out the window. And the other one is getting too close to the boss here, Warder Stilgus and his dog. If you're a rogue, you can vanish, but since I'm a druid, I can't. So you get some good vendor loot here. You get some sacks of coins, you get some gold, and all that good stuff. So some drawbacks of this farm is you can't grind it. You can't just go in, do this, reset, go in, do this. You will be dungeon locked very quickly as it's such a quick grind. But it's very comfortable to do just a little bit every now and then. You can get some green stuff, you get some good vendor trash, you get some actual gold, you get some bags of gems, although the gems aren't worth very much currently, at least on my server. So I'm sending them to an alt. You can almost just vendor most of them, but just check out your service auction house if you can make some gold from the gems. Alright, we're almost done here. I'm taking it slow just to show. You want to open up, there's 12 doors here, you want to open up 11 of them. The back wall here is very safe. You can see you don't have to be too worried. Once you get close to the boss, it gets a bit scarier. So I've seen people use Noggenfogger elixir and stuff like that to avoid drawing aggro, but I found you don't really need it. You can open up 11 of these 12. No problem. And the last one you might be able to open up as a rogue and then vanish. But as I do not have a level 60 rogue, I can't really try it out. So try at your own peril. a really good thing about this farm is it requires 0 gear. Or if you're at a fresh level 60 rogue or druid, you can very easily do this. Just stock up on a ton of the keys at the auction house and get over to Blackrock Depths and you can farm gold. It's that simple. And once you're done, you just reset the dungeon and go back in. You can do this 5 times. It's probably around 30 minutes for 5 rounds, maybe even a little bit less, depending on how quickly you reset. You can probably make like 40 to 50 gold in that time, depending a little bit on luck. So yeah, I like to start with the back wall. Now that I've done it a few times, I don't take the safe ones first and then switch to the ones that feel riskier, now that I know exactly where to go. So this entire side you can pick up. The dog of Eric there is a bit scary, but it's not too bad. Just make sure you stutter step up and don't move up further than you need for the last one, and you should be fine. That's pretty much it to this farm. This is the easiest one, the laziest one you can do. As long as you can get enough keys, you can just go in. You can't grind it hour after hour. You can do 5 runs per hour, and if you're doing this, I recommend it just having your toon logged in here. Maybe you have a quiet moment at work, jump in, run up, open up 11 of these doors, and log out again and do some actual work, and then do that every now and then. If you have an alt or you're doing this on an alt, that's perfect. So I've been doing this too. I can go in and open the doors, then I log back on the mage and farm some lashes or whatever, and that's it. It doesn't have to be too complicated. Again, this is for lazy people. A lot of these kinds of videos focus on how much gold you can make per hour to be most efficient, so I wanted to do something different. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this is all about the lazy farming. If you find it useful, like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any other tips. Before we leave, these are the last 2 doors. You can open the one closest. The one furthest away is impossible to open as a druid, as far as I know. You seem to get aggro from the boss every time, so it's not worth the hassle. This is the last chest I'm gonna pick up. I decided to open the door just to have some video of what happens, but I think I'll just cut that out and leave it here. We're going a bit long anyways. Again, thank you for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.